guys, it's Jarek there, Dragon from Red Dragon Airsoft, and we got another comparison video today. Well, not really a comparison video, just comparing two different types of barrels. Now, right here is the SR12 that KWA makes. This has the stock barrel, everything is stock in this gun with a 2G gearbox. And right there is Ben's KWA M4A1. Now, the barrel length, hold yours right in front of mine, the barrel length is significantly shorter, or at least by a few centimeters, in the original M4A1. However, we have installed a Prometheus tightbore barrel. I believe it's 407 millimeters, right?
You guys can kind of see it in there. Maybe not. Just inside the bird cage. Yeah, there you go. You can see it now. 407, yeah.
Yeah. So this tightbore barrel significantly improves accuracy. It will change the feet per second a little bit, so that's the first thing we're going to do is chrono a few shots with it, see how much higher it'll go. Originally it was shooting 400 feet per second, maybe a variation of about 5 feet per second. So let's go ahead and chrono this.
0, apparently.
Apparently.
394.
Oh, good. So it's not going to be Huh. So I guess having a lipo, that leaves your spring just ever so slightly compressed. So let that be a lesson.
Whoa. No, I'm just plain confused.
What in the... Okay, so we were hitting 380, 385, 390, you know, whatever, and now out of nowhere, 430?
You shoot a bit more, it's sad. See what it does.
Does not make any sense.
You hit the bottom of the chrono, but 4.2, 4.29. Okay, so maybe it is really... No?
Okay, so this is like really confusing.
Okay, so I think we could say consistently enough, it doesn't seem to have changed. It seems to be around the same.
So, that is really weird.
That is very odd.
So it seems that having a lipo, when you decompress your spring with a lipo, it leaves it just ever so slightly compressed so that your feet per second will actually drop over time. So let that be a lesson to you kids, decompress with an 8.4 volt.
Alright, so now we're all the way back here, about 150 feet. We're zoomed in on the, I'd say it's about 4 or 5 inch pan target.
Something like that.
Somewhere around there.
About the size of a head.
Yeah, roughly around there, of a small person anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. But first I'm going to be shooting, this is the SR12, the longer M4 variant. We are both using .28 gram BBs, and both have the hop-up adjusted incredibly straight. So, semi-automatic first. So pretty accurate, but a little bit of inconsistencies. Every once in a while, it kind of go over to the left or go up, and it would kind of hit around the edges of the target, then hit the middle. But it is still pretty accurate. Let's see what the Prometheus tightbore can do. Definitely so far seeming a lot straight. You can do a few more standing like right next to the camera, so it'll be a little bit easier to see.
All right.
And if you see BB go incredibly far off to the left, it's because it's sort of windy outside today.
And my trigger control is, well, let's just say not very good.
Yeah. Let's go full auto now. And something else to point out, this gun with the Prometheus tightbore, sorry if you hear the wind in the camera, but the gun with the Prometheus tightbore makes a nicer sound. It definitely feels more metallic.
It's got like this metallic ting after every dry fire shot. It's pretty cool.
It sounds pretty nice, and definitely other tightbores don't give it that sound. I don't think I've seen that before. But SR12, longer M4 variant, full auto. And both these are 11.1 volt lipos, not fully charged, but mostly charged. So you're getting maybe about a 4 or 5 inch grouping.
Right.
Oh, and this is with the M4A1 now. And it killed the target.
Haha, yeah.
I do have to say that looks a lot more accurate than before.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's
A
especially
lot
on
more
full
accurate.
auto. And semi-automatic, I wasn't seeing it too much.
You
but
can really see the stream of BBs on full auto. It's very
Yeah.
impressive watching just this stream of pinpoint accuracy going downrange.
yeah, it's kind of hard to see it over on the side. I was standing about a few feet over to his right, and I could still see it from the side, which normally you can't. So it's definitely seeming pretty accurate. The SR12 itself is very accurate, but that is with a few, what is it, about 2 centimeters shorter in the M4A1 than the SR12. Close. Still being a slightly longer, not a giant, just enough to make a
The
difference.
SR12 also has an internal barrel dampener, so it doesn't shake around as much, whereas this one does not have that, so the inner barrel here moves around a little bit when you're shooting.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing now is, I have the SR12 on the right. He has the M4A1 on the left. M4A1 is the shorter one with the tightbore, SR12 is the longer one without the tightbore, completely stock. Other than that, everything else is completely stock. But I'm going to be shooting on the right, just on full auto. He's going to be shooting on the left. So, on the count of 3, we'll go. 3, 2, 1, go. It's definitely a wider spread. I was holding it pretty still. If you haven't figured it out, lipos are a lot of fun.
That looks so freaking sweet. Just this stream going back and forth.
You're totally shaking the camera.
I'm not touching it. Okay, it's out.
Okay, and you're out. Go ahead and dry fire a few times so they can... Oh, wait, you still got some left.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but it definitely leaves a nice metallic
Yeah,
sound.
it's
Of that.
got that.
Let's do it. SR12.
Alright, so as you guys can see, even though this gun is slightly longer, just slightly, the feet per second is going to average probably about 5 per second difference, because this has a tightbore, this is a little bit longer, so the feet per second should be the same. But even though, same feet per second, same exact internals, he hasn't done anything to the internals, both these are 2G gearboxes. This one is definitely more accurate. You can definitely see it, especially in full auto. It's pretty much pinpoint, and up until now, it really hasn't been using this this tightbore. He just put it in. So this is really his first impressions. What do you think about it?
It's freaking nice. The Matrix, the one they sent originally, compared to this one, Prometheus, definitely worth it. Definitely.
Yeah, and just the sound alone when you're not even shooting anything is pretty cool.
Sounds awesome.
Alright, so other than that, if you wanted to get a tightbore barrel, this really is pretty much the best brand you're going to find out and around. As up to today, it's about March of 2010.
It costs about twice as much as the others, but I think I can say that it's worth that price. And this thing is not going to wear out on you, so pay the higher price up front, get the superior product, and then you'll never have to get another one.
Especially if you're getting a KWA M4, because nothing against the M4A1 or the M4 barrels that they put in, but they're not exactly the best of barrels. Now, they do that for a reason. They don't want people to go get their KWA M4s, have them jam because it's a tightbore barrel, and because they're misinformed, they don't know that if you have a tightbore barrel, you need to clean it more. So KWA purposely doesn't add in tightbores and do stuff like that. So, if you get a KWA, a tightbore is almost a demand. You almost need to do so.
If you want any accuracy for like Woodland. If you're going CQB with it, no need for the Tightbore.
Yeah, but who goes CQB with an M4?
I don't know.
Anyway, so that has been just showing you what the Prometheus Tightbore can do. We'll see you guys next video. I had to.
That was probably a bad idea. There's Ricochet like, ah!